Let's preview this main event. Steve Garcia, David Onama. Garcia, he is on a 6-fight win streak, coming off that win against Kelvin Gastelum, 3-round. He could have finished Gastelum, but as we've seen, it's very hard to. Kelvin. Why am I saying Kelvin Cater? Got my Kelvins mixed up. Kelvin Cater, as you know, is really hard to finish him. I mean, Max Holloway couldn't even finish him. Just beat him to death. And Garcia did that over 3 rounds. He didn't want to pull the trigger. He played it a bit safe. But he's well-rounded, throws great volume, Garcia, but he is reckless and gets wild. And that's when he got fucking flatlined, just face planted. Go and watch it against Mahashate at UFC Singapore back in 2022. But since then, he's been on a 6-fight win streak, 5 fights in a row, finishing people via TKO. And a really smart call after his Kelvin Cater fight. He had some great self-awareness. He said on the mic, and 12 out of 10 work on the mic. You know, he's from 12 ranked from 10 to 15 featherweights, and he's like, I'm not gonna get put on a pay-per-view main card. I'm not gonna get put on something huge. If anything, I'm just gonna end up on an Apex main card or prelim again. But let's call for a main event at the Apex. He called for a main event at the Apex and knew, hey, a main event's a main event. I'm going to be the guy they're going to be promoting all week. And it was really smart of Garcia, and he's now used that to then talk shit about the champ in his division, who happens to be Volkanovski, the most loved guy in UFC. And he's turned heel a bit, so I like this from Garcia. I got to give credit to him playing the fight game, and it's working. I like it. And I think he's going to get flatlined because of it, but, you know, this is how this main event came about, and very smart play. So fighters, learn from Garcia. Don't be trying to call for these, get on these pay-per-view main cards. I mean, Bo Nickel somehow was on MSG main card. Fucking hell. Dana White privilege. But Garcia recognized, let's just call for it, see what happens, and he gets a main event at the Apex and is now being promoted all around the world on the UFC socials as the main event. Will be on billboards in Vegas. And he's facing David Onama. And this guy is a crafty guy on the feet. Good 1-2, good high fight IQ. He's coming off a win against Giga Chikadze in a 3-round fight, which it was pretty even on the stand-up. Both guys were cracking, but Onama recognized he's got Yusuf Zalal in his corner, who's also a featherweight. And he, at the end of each round, he would just take him down. And that looks good in the judges' eyes. So he won that fight purely because he was just able to get some takedowns. And I like, even though he's not finishing him, I do like when fighters recognize, okay, I'm not going to be able to finish him, and it's close on the feet, but I need to win. And he's shown that he can do that. And he can get cracked, Onama. He can get cracked. He's on a 4-fight win streak, but he does weather the storm. And when he does get cracked, he engages the wrestling. He tries to tie them up to regather, and that's really smart. So, yeah, he's from Uganda, and I was leaning towards Garcia originally in this fight. It's a pretty even in the odds, but I was pretty confident in Garcia just because of the volume. Onama doesn't have as much volume, and in a 5-round fight, you can just get left behind. So I believe these guys have never fought a 5-round fight, but I'm going David Onama purely just based off what I saw this morning. Garcia calling out my boy Volk for being too busy cooking. Holy shit, excuse me. Too busy cooking. And that doesn't sit well with me. So I can't wait to live react to this. David Onama, 1st-round knockout, 1-2. He's going to catch Garcia coming in too wild like Mahashate did and fucking crack him. Another flatline KO. Let me know what you guys think in this main event.